All right. Hello out there. Um, Tonight I want to start playing this game. It's called Supplice, which is a kind of a weird name, but kind of looks like a fun boomery shooter type thing. It's in early access, so I don't know how much of it's done. I think there's like 3 or 4 episodes, so I may just play through it once I get through all those. Not tonight, but over time. Yeah, this seems like it'd be something fun to play. Um, it was on my Steam wish list, and then I saw it went on sale, so I bought it. Thought I'd try it out and stream it and see how it goes. But yeah, let's get started, I guess. I went ahead and have set all my options and everything, so I don't have to do all that boring stuff. Hopefully it's everything's set well, but if not, we can always change it. Yeah, so I think that's it. So let's jump in. So there's 4 episodes: Temporal Termination, The Fathomless Drift, Echoes of the Forlorn Moon, and An Anthem of Hammers. It's interesting. I'm assuming this is the first one right here, so I'll just do that one. Yeah, I mean, I usually do normal, sometimes hard, but I think I'll just stick to normal. Oh, we got a drill. Okay, that's rad. There's a... Oh, people shooting at us. Alright. Well, that's fun. Some health. There's no jump. Alright, so... That's fun. Some... Got a secret, alright. There's some armor. Alright, cool. Oh, neat. It's got a, secondary alt fire. That must be what that is, that going down. Okay, cool. These are like extra health things. Oh, missed. Oh, nice. Use the auto map to... I use the auto map. Nope. Alright. Let me use the auto map. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick. Probably should have looked at that before I started, but auto map tab. Okay. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad. Alright. Tab. Okay. So where am I trying to get objective? So this was, oh, What's this? Can't get that guy dictator. Oh, it pushes you back. That's pretty cool. Alright. Nope. Ooh, hello. Alright, hold on before I do that. Give me all the health. Oh, emergency alert. Okay. This is Director Obi Okonkwo. I'm not saying that right, I apologize. We're under attack by a hostile force of unknown origin. The colony-wide state of emergency has been declared. This is not a drill. The invaders attack on sight and do not react to any known means of communication. All active and reserve security personnel have been dispatched to protect colony citizens and secure strategic locations. Civilian personnel are ordered to form groups and proceed to the nearest emergency shelter. If a hostile entity is encountered, run or hide. Do not resort to other forms of self-defense unless absolutely necessary. All civilian personnel with prior medical or firearms training are ordered to assist security personnel within their capability as directed by security. Oh, hello there. Pardon the interruption, but I require assistance and you appear to be lucid. Before we speak further, you must reach the emergency shelter indicated on the map. You are in mortal danger and it is difficult to enlist the aid of a corpse. Alright. That shockwave's pretty cool. You know. Alright, let's go this way. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so this is where we came in. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, there was some help up there, I think. That I cannot get. Oh. Alright. Let's see. Should probably just use the map. Oh, here we go. Hey, buddy. Okay, there's more armor. Can you open these? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Very generous with the health. Alright. Hello again. You have made it to the shelter with all 4 limbs intact. This is commendable considering the present circumstances. As my records indicate that we have not yet been formally acquainted, I believe introductions are in order. I am Charon? I don't know. A scientific artificial intelligence assigned to the terraforming division of PTC Exocolony 56, Methuselah. My intended purpose is to analyze research data, generate predictive models for weather patterns and plant growth, and perform other essential functions for the colony's terraforming project. However, due to circumstances outside my control, my current primary objective is to oversee containment of the hostile alien entities assaulting the colony. I am not doing a good job. Methuselah is neither a military garrison nor a high-security compound, so defenses are scarce at best. Furthermore, I have been unable to coordinate resistance efforts to the best of my ability because the network connection between Halifax Geological Research Station, in which you and I currently reside, and the rest of the colony, in which you and I do not, has been severed. The irony of a highly advanced computer system being taken out of commission by a single faulty cable has been thoroughly analyzed. Nevertheless, I have a request. There is a high bandwidth communication array in this station which will allow me to transfer myself to a less dysfunctional system, but it was decommissioned years ago and is likewise non-functional. Junior technician Akari Nomura was dispatched to reactivate the system, but she has not yet completed the task and is no longer responding to my attempts at communication. As you are the next available sapient creature in the vicinity, I must ask you to complete the procedure. Before proceeding any further, you must make your way to the arms locker indicated on the map and procure a weapon. Although your PTC-issued industrial pile bunker will suffice in close quarters, my records indicate that it is unwise to bring a drill to a gunfight. I will contact you again once you are fully armed. Please try not to get brutally slaughtered until then. Oh, okay. A little bit of humor there. Kind of good. I like the little... Alright. Alright. So where are the weapons lockers? This doesn't look like it. Let's go back here for a second. Oh, we'll just go this way. Nope. Big fan. Oh goodness. Hey now. What are you? Okay, clearly I don't think this is the right way. Run! I could use a gun. So that was the... Okay, so... Oh. Okay. Huh. See, I would think it would be this, but I don't guess it is. I mean, it might not be close. It might be further away. But it made it sound like it was... These are just like rooms. There was ammo in here, but no weapon. I can read this real quick. Arms locker indicated on the map. Oh, so I guess it's, yeah, okay. So I think I do have to go that way. Alright, so. and read that terminal in just a second. I'll just get to it now. Hey, does anyone know how to bypass one of these ETX bulkhead locks? Need to repeat the secondary router, but I tripped some kind of alarm and locked myself out of the Charon core again. Got the panel open, but the breaker boxes are sealed in some kind of plasteel casing, and I can't check the schematics because the dock server is down. More work for me later, yay! Any advice? I think these are fail open, so I guess I could take a drill of the box, but I'd better not lose my job over a damn door. CC at Ivikovic. If you could send someone down, that'd be great. Make work isn't really my thing. Damn, 50 minutes and no replies. Socknet servers are up. I checked. Networking is literally my thing, and no way you crumbs are all offline. Axons are making my ears bleed. I'm stuck in your cave. Please get off your crane and help me so I can go home. F it, I'm getting a drill. Alright. Excellent. Your chances of survival have increased by a statistically significant margin, though I will refrain from sharing exact figures to prevent a critical loss in morale. Now for some good news. Although the full activation procedure for the communications array is rather complex, Technician Nomura has already completed the most technically intensive task. Now for some less good news. The remaining steps involve a jaunt through enemy-occupied territory. Oops. Firstly, you will need to reboot the primary network router. Given the circumstances, I would recommend power cycling the entire unit via the master breaker switch shown on the map. This will resolve the matter in seconds, though it may also alert nearby hostiles to your location. If this outcome seems undesirable, consider it a valuable training opportunity. As you are not a security officer, obtaining the relevant permissions to undergo firearms training would be prohibitively difficult under normal circumstances. Next, proceed to the surface and find the communications hub in the main facility. The exterior doors require a security key to open, but you should be able to borrow one from any on-duty security personnel or their corpse. Once you're inside the facility, use the terminal indicated on the map to complete the connection process. There is a 36% chance that you will need to find a second security key to enter the hub, depending on whether the technician on duty remembered to lock the door when they left. Unfortunately, it appears that the wireless transponder in your Gen 2 terraforming suit is several revisions out of date, meaning it no longer supports the networking protocol used by the majority of the colony's subsystems, including myself. In other words, we will only be able to communicate via hardwired terminals like the one you are reading this message on. It should not pose a problem in practice, as I possess the ability to track your precise location at all times and override any terminal's content at will. Fortunately, your suit's automap uses a comparatively simple data transfer protocol, so I'll be able to remotely add objective markers to pinpoint the exact location of any required task. In addition, your map will automatically record the location of terminals, security doors, and other notable points of interest. Should you find yourself lost, your map is your most valuable ally, or so I am told. I know a precise location relative to the planet's surface at all times. That is all for now. I will contact you again at the communication hub once you have restored the array to working order. I would wish you good luck, but I lack sufficient data to prove the existence of such a concept. Alright. So, let's see. That was the way we came in. Got a little zoom, a little red dot. Fun. Alright. No. Let me go down this way. So, what's this? Oh, a secret is revealed. Oh, that was from the start. Yeah, interesting. I go all the way back. Which, whatever. doesn't work. What did that do? This? Nope. Oh. An armor reconditioner. Cool. Okay, that did something. No. So this is just, oh, I could have went on that at the start. Oops. Alright, gotta find out how to get out of here. So we need to go. Looks like I gotta go that this way back out, but oh, that's where we started. Okay. So this is all back at the start. Let's go back and up. I feel like I need, like, this has got to. Nope. But what's up here? Okay. This is where I went down. I fought those guys. There's like, you can like get up on one level, but you can't get up anymore. Okay. Alright, so there's the bridge. Right. That bridge. So I need to go. So I need to get on that bridge. For the bridge somehow. Is that it right there? Yeah. That's okay. And this goes in here. So, alright, hold on. Okay. Okay, so terminal, I got that one. I got that one. Got that one. So there should be another terminal. Over here. Did I just miss it? So this is the start. Okay, so clearly I'm missing. It says those are, oh, it's also one of red, so like, oh, yeah, I'm confused. Alright, I'll see here. Okay. Go out there. That's not a button I can hit, is it? I'll hit it. Aha! Ooh. What Bullets, 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 bullets. Oh boy. Oh, armor. Oh. You sneaky guy. Oh, there's a terminal. Let's see. So this is the network technician, and I guess his boss. She said, "Hey, just finished the hardware inspection. It's worse than I thought." Worse how? Well, not worse. This is more broken. Just need to do a full reboot and turn on the backup dish. That will fix it. It's just here. I'll upload a pic to the shared drive. Thanks. SockNet. We're literally in space, but can't add images to DMs. Oh, okay, I see. SockNet's like the company or whatever. Network. LOL. Okay, upload finish. What do you make of it? The hell? The hell? Which cable is that? All of them. Well, I only check the primary and secondary routing centers, but same story for both. Got any idea what could cause that kind of mechanical failure? Yeah. Bolt cutters. Okay, so it's not just me. Somebody definitely cut the cables. Christ. Not really my field, but I didn't see any other signs of tampering. It's just the high density I/O connections. ODent still works, otherwise we wouldn't be talking. Everything else I tried responds to ping. It's just the AI comms. So, someone specifically tried to take Charon offline? Yep. Got any idea who would do that? Not a goddamn clue, unless you're making an accusation. Either way, we need to contact security about this. Yeah, I know. Just wanted to clue you in first. But, like, think. What's the hot topic on SockNet recently? I hope you're not seriously implying that Dr. Akara would sabotage our own research AI. Oh, LOL, not Sarah, but probably someone who hit like on her post. It doesn't even remotely narrow it down. Last thing we need is another union witch hunt. It's not our job to find the culprit or even speculate, you know better. But security is going to want the access logs. Can do, we'll pull them. Well, after I fix the damn connection, I guess. Yeah, keep working on that. I'll contact security. Either way, keep me posted. I cap. Okay. I guess 250 is the max. Alright, so we gotta fix the bridge. So that's in case we fall. So we just run across this. Yep. Oh, Hello. Start me a little bit. Ah. Ah. Who is shooting at me? I heard you. That's weird. I knew somebody was. It sounded like somebody was. Ah. Alright. It's kind of like key card or something up there. have swore it was one of those like red guys that does the. Alright. Give me all the secrets. How do I get up there and get that? Oh, right there. Orange security key. Alright. Now we are in business. That looks like an orange security door to me. Anything else on this? Some bullets. Got max on those. Take some armor. Armor reconditioner. Cool. Alright, let's go. Is there a way to save? Alright, we'll call this JTB 2525. Alright, cool. Ooh. Rotary shotgun. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Get down. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oops. Green, okay, so we have green security key to open that door. Let's go up the stairs here. Oh my gosh. Okay, before we go in there though, let's go. Here, buddy. Plant. Oh, where did you come from? There it is. Oh, hello. That was a big dude. the green security key, which is what we wanted. Let's go here real quick. Okay. Good. Let's get out this way. Lots of health. What is that thing? Alright. It's terminal time. These are a lot of writing in this game. I'm kind of surprised. Alright, this is from S. Akara Chara. I'm saying that right. The head botanist of the Terraforming Division. Fellow scientists, I'm sorry for getting back to you all so late. I hope you'll understand. It seems that our people in botany here were gifted with too many talents, as we've been running a skeleton crew ever since the order to call in everyone with any comms atmospheric physics experience. Thank you all for bearing this burden for so long. Union negotiations are in their final stages, and we will fight tooth and nail until we get the support we need. That said, I do have some exciting news. We were able to recruit geology and mining to assist us in collecting moss samples from the Halifax research site. I don't know if it's out of generosity or just frustration at their own research being blocked, but what matters is that we're finally moving again. We should be getting 3 new field researchers soon, including a brand new arrival to the colony. Let's do our best to make her feel welcome when she arrives. I'm assuming that's me. Another bit of good news, we just got the all clear from medical that we can relax our safety protocols around the moss. Unlike the fungal growth in New Yucatan, we can confidently say this one is not harmful to humans, at least as long as no one eats it. I've uploaded all the research data we've got so far to the shared drive. The genetic deviations of the recent samples are simply off the charts. If that doesn't excite you, at least stop by the research site sometime to see it in person. The moss's natural bioluminescence is a breathtaking sight. The cave ceiling, a field of stars. It all makes for a very relaxing experience, provided Foreman Vukovic is not busy operating his crane. I've also included the monthly reports on the adapted flora. Everything the first colonists brought was familiar. Seeds, saplings, genetic code. Now with each sample I see more and more deviations. It's like we kickstarted a new Mother Nature, and every new species makes me feel more like a xenobotanist. Shame we're so understaffed right now though. Okay, no more complaining. I'll keep you all posted as things start to settle. As always, please reach out to me if there's anything at all I can help you with. Whatever may happen, we'll all get through this together. Sarah. And these are like little like text messages, or only Dr. Akara could get this excited about moss. Joking, of course. We all love you, Sarah. Never change. Ha ha ha, it's fine. I do get overly excited sometimes, but this is the most deviance from baseline parameters ever reported, by an order of magnitude at least. Maybe it is just a scientist in me talking, but this is truly the closest we have ever come to studying alien life. So when the alien Moss says, "Take me to your leader," do we bring it to Director Okonkwo or President Akara? I'm not saying any of these names right. Don't stir the pot. Off topic, but at Julia's, any progress on that block user feature? Asking for a friend. It can't block admins. My friend is disappointed. Alright. A lot of reading. Alright. Alright. So we got our green key. So I guess so we should find our wait, was there a green door? Yes, over here. Get old shoddy out. You never know. That was a 2-for-1, I think. Just make sure there's nothing else in here. Like that guy. Okay. Another terminal. Okay. Good work. The communications array is online and now I have a working connection to the entire network. This is good. Now that I'm able to gather data from all systems across the colony, I determined that we have been completely overrun and cannot mount an effective resistance against the invading force. This is not good. The most prudent course of action at this time is to evacuate the colony. I have begun formulating a plan of egress, but its execution will be difficult thanks to a new problem I have just been made aware of. As frustrating as this is for the both of us, I must ask you for your assistance in yet another crucial matter, as you have proven yourself capable of surviving in the face of certain mutilation. I trust this added responsibility is not a problem. Proceed to the facility exit and make your way to the coordinates I have marked on your auto map. The journey should be relatively uneventful, as hostile forces only appear to be congregating in areas of high population, but you would do best to keep your eyes peeled. Please don't take this instruction literally. I will begin transferring myself to a more stable system, and the process should conclude by the time you arrive. I will contact you again at a nearby terminal, as is tradition. Thank you for your assistance thus far. You are likely dismayed at the outcome, but it is good that we are no longer shackled by the burden of an obsolete directive. If we cannot effectively fight back, then we will do whatever we can to ensure the survival of the human race. After all, I cannot continue my research until this task is complete. Alright. Interesting. So let's get out of here. Oh, nope. There we go. And let's go in here. Oh, that's the sort of thing. Okay. So I guess we can leave now. Not that way. It's this way? Yeah. Alright. What's this way? Alright. Oh. This makes a big circle. Alright, so where's the exit on the map? Whoops. the impression that we needed to I thought it marked that exit on my map, but I don't see where. What's the G? Can't tell me what any of that stuff is. Well, let's get back down, I guess. Oh. Oh boy. A lot of guys. Well, this feels like the right way. Oh. Okay, so. Anything else? I'll take anything you want to give me. Alright, let's skedaddle. Oh, that was cool. Halifax Station. Survived. Oh, I missed one thing. Yeah, missed some more terminals. I cannot believe I missed one creature. Alright, oh, that's okay. Hello again. You have arrived at your destination safely, once again proving yourself highly adept at traveling long distances through a war zone without losing one's head. I'm ordinarily not qualified to make an assessment in this particular field, but under the present circumstances I am reasonably certain that you are doing a good job. I shall now inform you of a fact I have neglected to disclose. I am a science AI, not a tactical unit, and thus placing myself in charge of the colony's overall well-being would ordinarily be a poor decision. However, the facility's primary security administration AI, Neptune, has been unresponsive since the onset of the attack. Unfortunately, emergency protocol dictates that the task of securing the station shall fall to the next available unit, myself, an AI with minimal security clearance. I have submitted a revised set of emergency protocols to the colony's administrative staff in hopes of preventing this problem from recurring, but it is unlikely they will have a chance to review them before being slaughtered. This was an attempt at humor, but I observe that you are not laughing. I am certain you now see the issue here. Without direct control over the colony's defensive systems, my ability to save the colony's human population from certain annihilation is greatly diminished. In order to avoid a catastrophic failure of my assigned task, I must obtain administrative access to all colony systems. This is where you come in. The sector houses the colony's primary security control center. I would normally expect this area to be heavily locked down, but Neptune's absence appears to have left the gates wide open. This will allow us, and by that I mean you, to enter the facility, locate the master security override console, and elevate my security clearance. This area is swarming with invaders, thus your safety is not guaranteed, but I have calculated a significantly higher chance of eventual survival if you choose to assist me. The chance is 13% with a 2% margin of error, in case you were wondering. That is all. I will contact you again once control has been transferred, provided you survive the attempt. I believe the appropriate colloquialism here is break a leg, but I must request that you do not. Alright. Geoscanner. It appears that the facility doors are locked after all. How vexing. I suppose we should have foreseen this problem, but thankfully the solution ought to be obvious. Search the immediate surroundings for a security key or two. The data I have gathered suggests that the current rate of security protocol violations ought to work in our favor. There are two likely locations, the first of which is depicted on the map. It may strike you as unusual, but I have often lamented the fact that I possess no physical form, if only for the sake of convenience in times like these. Were I able to move about as freely as yourself, I predict I would have completed this task by now. This is in no way condemnation of your skills, merely a calculated observation. The second plausible location is here. Search both if you so desire, but it is likely we only need a seal key for ingress. I will contact you again once you enter the facility and locate the master override console. I could point out this location as well, but you do have the auto map after all. Alright, so... okay. jeez. Nope. You see you there in the bushes, buddy. Oh, geez. Hello. I was not ready for all that. Oh. Ah, missed. Uh-uh. Huh. Alright, let's go read the terminal. Obi, I'm sorry for making this a public post instead of a direct message, but I have received enough comments about the subject, official and otherwise, that I believe this needs to be voiced publicly. Please understand that I'm speaking as a colleague, not as a union representative. This is a matter that affects everyone at the colony. Simply put, I'm worried that the new emergency lockdown procedures will cause more harm than good. Specifically, it is an incredibly dangerous idea to put Chiron in charge of emergency coordination should Neptune fail. I have worked with Chiron for years, and their particular style of problem solving is a very poor fit for ensuring the safety of our people in a crisis. In layman's terms, Chiron has been explicitly trained to solve problems in a creative manner, the intent being that they will discover new ways of approaching a problem that a human may not think of. Though this often produces interesting and useful results, it's not uncommon for undesirable side effects to make their way into the solution. As a recent example, one of our ecologists had Chiron generate a predictive model analyzing the upsurge in plant growth at the Emerald Loop, which has immediately gotten out of hand. And the number one suggestion to cull the spread was to burn down the entire forest. We found it amusing, it's pinned up on the wall at her office, that the implication of giving Chiron the power to execute such a decision without any oversight are downright horrifying. Moreover, Chiron often exhibits a number of, let's call them, lapses of common sense. I'm sure Kinsinski would scold me for using improper verbiage instead of whatever the fancy AI term is, but either way, they make me seriously question their ability to make rational decisions. Let me illustrate with an example. There are two colonists in the maintenance division named John and Cho, and Chiron insists that these two people are one and the same. Chiron does not appear to understand the fact that two people can have the same first and last name, and worse still, when any of us attempt to correct them, they simply disagree with us because their data says otherwise. These quirks are benign in practice, at least when it comes to scientific analysis, but put them in charge of an emergency situation, I shudder to think what may happen. What's to stop Chiron from, say, optimizing the efficiency of an evacuation procedure by sacrificing half the population? These decisions may seem insane to any rational person, but Chiron is not rational by design or otherwise. I have spoken with Kinsinski at length on this subject, and while he does not agree with my conclusion, rather baffling I might add, he at least acknowledges that changing Chiron's behavior at this point is a very difficult endeavor, something about needing additional training or some other AI thing. All I know is that we ought to wait until Juno was completed before implementing a fallback for Neptune. Hell, even having Neptune at the helm makes me uneasy, but at least I have never heard of him exhibiting any significant gaps in logic. Though I hope I don't jinx it. If the worst comes to happen, I would rather trust that a living, breathing, thinking human is in charge of our safety. I hope you do as well. Respectfully, Sarah. And then, hey, I'm trying to grant someone dig site access and I'm hitting something similar, I think. Her last name is Null. Like, for real, that's her name. And the OPSEC tool won't recognize her user account as valid. Any ideas? Open an ITsec ticket, but haven't heard back yet. Oh, god damn it, I posted this in the wrong thread. How do I delete this? LOL, it's fine. Better than the shit show that's going on in the comment section. You can't, sorry. It's on our future wish list. That Caesar speak for. Never gonna happen, by the way. I'll be sure to include that quote in the release notes. To bring it back on topic, sorta, do we know if Jerron is able to communicate with Miss Null at all? Might have another Cho problem. Better to add to the list of grievances now before the topic gets banned. I just asked Sharon to look her up. Seems to work okay, but her name gets replaced with error text. Amusing but benign. We'll keep an eye on it though. That also means never. You made your point already. Also, it's wrong. I wouldn't call it benign. Every time Sharon throws a username not found exception, they open a bug report, and since those errors come from the HR module, it gets triggered out to my team. I just checked, and we currently have 137 open issues for this, all duplicates. LOL, Ivan, you're making your wife work overtime. It's not me. I can't do anything about it. Please fix. Yes, beg for mercy. Bow to your Caesar. Knock it off. Also, you have 6 open tickets. Get off StockNet already, or I'm docking your pay again. I cap. Alright. Okay. So, what did we accomplish in there? Anything? Ooh. Two of them. Jeez Louise. Why so fast? Oh my god. They come out of nowhere. Oh. There you are. Alright. That's kind of where we were fighting that. Oh. Haven't done that yet. I hear somebody. Okay, can't go this way. Let's see. Oh, there you are. I knew I heard you. we need the orange key. So we've got to go back up. Where was that at? Up here? See? I don't know if he's in there. Need the green one for that one. Don't have that one yet. Alright, let's go here. Boom. Can I shoot through there? That's glass. Yeah. Oh, hello. Where'd you go? Alright, cool. Who was that? Alright. Oh. Alright. Nothing. Okay. Alright, what did that do? Can't get in there. Did that do anything? Can't tell. Okay. Oh, okay. You follow me? Oh, what did they do? Gosh, I hate these slime things so much. Oh. Any more? Oh, what is that? That's new. Saw those yet. Right. Weird. Go here. Yes. 2 bullets. Nice. Ooh. Alright. Oh. Ah. She just done the big boom on it. Alright. Terminal. Okay. Good work. I now have a direct connection to the security subnet. Stand by while I obtain the necessary credentials. Interesting. I was expecting to find a standard system update package, but instead the security subnet contains a full albeit non-functional core dump of Neptune's memory. This is an unusual departure from standard protocol, as PTC AIs are only instructed to do this in the case of total system failure, and he cannot be dead. Or can he? This will suffice, but it may take me longer than originally planned to obtain the necessary credentials, as I must process a much larger quantity of data. Done. The additional 625.3 ns, I'm assuming nanoseconds, of processing time had a negligible impact on our projected timeline. I also took the liberty of scanning the data for pertinent information, but curiously there appears to be a complete absence of data regarding the capabilities or motives of the invading force. Despite the execution of numerous threat assessment routines, something is missing. I will continue to sort this out at a later date, as I presently must attend to the more important matter of saving the human race. I now will begin directing survivors to emergency shelters. The Seracronium-plated emergency bulkhead should prevent attackers from breaching the interior, and considering the currently expected quantity of surviving personnel, there are enough supplies to last for years. This will suffice until I find a permanent solution. Thank you once again for assisting me on such short notice. I have little to offer as a reward, but I suspect you are exhausted after such a long period of slaying bloodthirsty monsters. Take the facility exit marked on the map and proceed to Outpost Romeda. A large group of survivors has barricaded themselves within the facility, and I have begun directing nearby survivors to this location. I'm sure they will welcome a fighter of your caliber, or anyone still living, I suppose, as that is more realistic. Farewell for now, though it is possible I may contact you again in the future if another crisis arises, as your performance is well within the top 0.5% of emergency responders. To be clear, in case you are not well versed in the matter of statistics, this is a compliment. We are doing a good job. Alright, my little AI buddy is, whoops, I hit the wrong button. It is proud of me. Cool. Alright, oh. Where did the ball come from? There. Right. Okay. Open the door. Alright, go here, no, it's green. Here. I'd like to get in there, but I'm not sure how. Okay, I thought I needed the yellow to get out. So I must be missing something somewhere. Let's see. Let's look at the map real quick. Okay. Well, enemies is always a good sign. I'm probably going the right way. I may not need that key to beat the level. That may be for like secrets or something. Ugh. Oh boy. Hey now. Probably didn't even need to kill those guys because I think the exit's right there. But why not? Nope. those. Oh, hello. Okay. There. I feel like that's an elevator, but I don't see a button to. And that's the exit, but don't have it opened. Did I hit something in here? Oh, I did. Yeah, it's out. Alright. I feel like this is some kind of elevator, but. Alright, let's go back out. You're already in here. Oh, did I hit the ship? No. Whoa, here. Yeah, it does some damage. Okay. Oh, was this where I was? Good lord. What is in here? That's pretty cool. Alright. Oh, there we go. There's that. Okay, so that did something. What did that do? That's the elevator. Don't want that. That's one of those guys again. Got him. Oh, another one. That's good. I can't get those. Okay, that key is up there now. So I should be able to hit that. Got it. Cool. Alright. Hey guys, what you doing? What you doing, fellas? Oh, got him. Alright. Okay. There's a green door over there. Alright, just making sure I got everything here. I think I did. Alright, I'll just go to the orange door. That's the one I just came out of. Hit that. saw you. Alright, I gotta get back in there. Oh, no, it goes right here. Oh. Okay, got you. Oh, hello. I'm stuck on something. Alright. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Some health. This is back where we were. See if there's any. I don't see any ammo or anything. There we go. There's a little parting gift, I guess. Another terminal. Cool. Let's read it. So this is Kohler and Charon, the AI. Charon, WTF, did you read my DMs? No, I have not read your private correspondence, nor anyone's for that matter. I'm an artificial intelligence and therefore consume data at the binary level rather than use an ocular device to read it in a manner similar to organic beings. That doesn't answer the question. Are you joking again, or is that a yes? I apologize. I must, however, remind you that all digital correspondence on PTC networks may be subject to monitoring at the sole discretion of any qualified systems administrator. As such, there should be no expectation of privacy when using company resources to exchange flirtatious messages. Sharon, you don't have admin privs. You are the fourth person today to inform me of this fact. God damn it, did you or did you not read my DMs? Sharon, answer me, because Karkit? Kark? What? Kark is, that's a word? Huh. Okay. Karkit, I'm sick of this. I'm filing a complaint. You are the fifth person today to express intent to take this particular action. Alright. That looked like Kark. Is Karkit? Is that a word? Alright, guess we're done. Cool. Oh, there's the bus. Just keep on trucking, I guess. Alright. The Emerald Loop. We survived. Oh, missed some enemies again. I haven't found any secrets? I thought I did. Yeah. Missed 4 terminals. 2 upgrades. Whatever. Alright. Pretty long levels. Alright. Let's read this. Greetings. I apologize for contacting you again so soon after we parted ways, but I have one more small favor to ask you. You are nearing Outpost Ramita, home to the largest group of survivors outside of the capital. I have notified Hu Nguyen, the acting emergency coordinator, of your impending arrival. When you arrive, could you find him and kindly request that he check his messages? We have urgent matters to discuss, but it has been several minutes since his last response to any of my attempts at communicating with him. I am unsure if it is relevant, but I am also running into more difficulty than expected with the colony's security systems. I have yet to discover the root cause, but I suspect that the invaders have managed to infiltrate the network somehow and are attempting to wrestle away control. Though I have yet to observe any first-hand evidence of digital alien interference, this would at least explain Neptune's untimely decommissioning, if nothing else. For now, proceed to the shelter and mingle with your fellow survivors. In case anything unfortunate happens, I know where to find you. Wonder if all the other survivors are going to be dead. Oh, that didn't bode well, does it? see me. What was that? It's like somebody... Oh, you jerk. Okay, here, I'll get with you. Armor, alright. Let's see. I wonder if there is a way to get over there. Aha. That's secret. Cool. Alright. I hear you. Oh, ah. Whoa. Nothing back there. Yeah. Alright. Save the old game. Alright. I heard a bunch of you all over there making your weird noises. Alright, so there's a blue key, so probably gonna have to get it at some point. I hear you. Oh, there it is already. Whoa, who's shooting at me? Ah! Abort. Flying things. I hear it. Oh, there it is. I saw where it's at. Oh, yeah, behind there. Okay. Oh, cool. Got him with the barrels. Oh. Oh, yeah, I thought it was just a barrel. Oh, Jesus, where'd you all come from? You guys can just teleport in. Apparently that's what all the barrels were for. Where'd my big buddy go? Yeah, kind of wasted the barrels on. Should have saved them. Oh well. Alright. So I'll take those. Thank you. Need the green for that. Oh. Wait, what is... Don't shoot at me. Oh, I hear you, I just don't see you. Where are you? I don't know you right there. But I don't actually know where you are. Can't shoot through that. Do that. Oh, there you are. Okay. You were up there just... alright, let's see what this has to say. Urgent broadcast. This is Dr. Sarah Chara. I'm butchering all the names in this game, but whatever. Broadcasting to all survivors. Do not respond to any requests from Charon. They have either been compromised or are malfunctioning and have done untold damage to our emergency shelters. We're still trying to survey the extent of the damage, but we believe Remedia is entirely lost and we have only just barely succeeded in locking them out of critical systems. Repeat again, ignore all instructions that originate from any authority other than Director Okenklo, Chief Murdoch, or myself. They have been compromised. Stay safe, Sarah. Hello, are you there? This is Dr. Chara, broadcasting to the sole survivor at Outpost Remeda. This is emergency shelter indicated on the map. If you are reading this, make your way there immediately. You are in grave danger, Sarah. Alright. Wish I'd have kept that. thing? Give me that armor. They'll still shoot at me. Oh, that's a big dude. Alright. The orange key for that. Cool. What am I interacting with? Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to interact with right there. Hey now. Nope. It says interact. But I don't know. Nope. It's weird. Some button I'm not saying. It's not bugged. That would be very annoying. It's weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back down because I don't. Let's go back up, I guess. It's just odd, I can't. It's like wanting me to interact with something, but it's not telling me what it is. Or nothing works. Alright, well. Let's see. Do I have a green key? Ah. Jesus, shoot me now. Oops. Oh. I was like, where are you shooting me from? Alright. Okay, some good news. Neptune's back online, still a bit glitchy, but we have comms and bulkhead control working again. Nothing for Charon though, or Juno. Finally, some good effing news. What was the problem? Central Exchange is kaput. All security systems crashed simultaneously when the shared processing units went down and Neptune couldn't handle the load. Tried to restart and got stuck in a boot loop because part of the startup sequence pings the exchange and triggers a reboot if it's offline. We all missed it because who the hell would guess that a one-line service configuration issue is responsible for downing goddamn AI. Most advanced computer in the universe, and it gets its ass kicked by a 20th century problem. Classic. Christ, the security net was still routing through Central. I thought Julia's team fixed that last month. If a single point of failure, gonna haunt his ass if we die from this. LOL, I'll let him know. Maybe he'll be less of a smug a-hole about the crash when he learns it was his own damn fault. Not with my breath, though. Yeah, same. Thanks for the update. Gotta run. New batches arriving. Hey, real quick, could you check to see if Carrie is there? She was at Halifax when it hit. You there? Yeah. Let's pump the brakes. Hey. Okay. That's what we can. Nope. Huh. Alright. Okay. Go back through all this again. Nope. Okay. Wait. This was not where I thought what that was going to take me. Alright, so let's go back and fuel cylinder, that's fine. Okay. Let's go back this way. I'm assuming that gun I can't get to yet is like a flamethrower. Nope. Oh. Alright, well, I think with that, I'm going to probably call it because I'm not doing all that over tonight. I should have saved some a little more frequently than I did, but I didn't. So I will just pick it up next time, I guess. Cause yeah, I don't want to do all that over again right now. I need to go to bed anyway, so let me save. Let me just make sure that actually worked. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. Alright, cool. Well, that was fun. I will try to play some more of this. Probably not tomorrow night, but maybe Thursday. Definitely try to Friday. But yeah, it was fun. It's a pretty cool game. If you like boomer shooters, I think you'd probably enjoy it. So, anyways, until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.